make sure. Happy New Year's. Well, I don't think we're going to get a big crowd tonight, but for those who are just want to hang out on New Year's, I am here and we are going to test some things out and kind of just this is going to be a casual stream. I think okay, that means my sound's working. That's good. Let me just test one more thing real quick. Okay. Uh-oh. So I have hello, Khaleesi. Just number one fans. Yes, just my number one fan. So hopefully some guy on the internet, some guy on YouTube is going to come here because wow, he did so much for me. Hello, Mia. Happy New Year's. How are you? So, what a fun past few days, right? Let me go to my slides real quick. Oh, quick PSA. We're having bad weather, so I might have to stop if my internet cuts out, but also my internet has been dropping since before the weather got bad, so I might be user error. I have those like Eero mesh things, EERO for the Wi-Fi, and all of a sudden it's just like it drops out like I want to say like regularly for the past few days. So if my sound cuts out, my stream cuts out, you guys just like tell me in the chat like we're done, we can't deal with this anymore, or it's all good. And by the way, okay, so this emoji, hold on. This is I wanted to show this to Just Khaleesi because we were having a discussion if this emoji that the wonderful Lena made for us, if it was a queen or a blanket. And I think I made it large, really large. And I think it's both because it looks like it's like a comfy blanket, but it could also be a queen, you know? So I like both. Hi, Christina. Happy New Year's. Oh my gosh, that emoji is so cute. Yes, it's my favorite, honestly. Like, it just makes me so happy every single time I see it. So, she saw a queen. I know. Well, I thought when you said that you thought it was a queen, Khaleesi, I thought it was too. I was like, oh no, have I been calling it like a cozy blanket one this whole time? But no, I think it was a blankie. And anyways, so cute. And thanks again to Lena for making all of these. And also, yay, I hit 1,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited. And now I'll shut up about it. You'll never hear me ask about subscribing or any of that stuff again. It just was like a benchmark that I felt like I had to make. Um, hold on one sec. It just felt like a benchmark that I felt like I had to make in order to justify like as spending as much time on this as I do. So thank you and thank you to all of you because I know some people like Lori, she had her whole family subscribe, and I was like, tell your family I'm sorry. Hello, mildly mercurial. Hello, beautiful people. Congratulations, thank you. And it took a village. It was a team effort. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I at least did one more live by the end of the year as like, just as a thank you to everyone. And this is not a very planned stream. I have some things, but just Khaleesi said that's the biggest scroll I've seen. Oh, so cute. You're doing Allie's hair and listening. That is so cute. Are you guys going out? Is anyone going out? I'm not going out this year. Happy New Year's, Mary. Good to see you. I hope everything got worked out or is going to get better for next year with the identity theft thing. That's so horrible. Reach 1K and got your first troll. Yes, and actually it was that was so how funny was that? And that troll did so much and I have to say definitely milked that for as much as I possibly could. And I had no idea, honestly, like I had no idea it would work like that. Like I knew that he was helping out algorithm with all the comments, but it just kept like God, talk about like Barbara Streisand effect. It was just so funny. And then he like retracted all of his comments, and I don't know if it works like that. I think he maybe realized that he was helping with the engagement, and so then he retracted the comments. But I don't think that that retracts the engagement. And I also have to think also, well, in addition to my troll, his name was some guy on YouTube. I have to also thank my mods, Laura, Christina, and Khaleesi, for helping this year. It's the last day of the year, and you guys have been so awesome. And also shout out to CJ for encouraging me to do this. And really, this was the video that that troll decided to like get upset over. And what was so funny about this to me is like this video was about it was about Meryl. It wasn't even about Blake Lively. And it was just about, like, how poorly, like, I thought that that whole deposition was handled and how she was badgering the witness, and really, I mean, it had nothing I really barely even I don't even know if I talked about Blake Lively in that deposition in that video, but this troll, uh, he just, like, had a lot to say, and he made that video blow up, and I'm glad it did because normally that probably would not have gotten a lot of views, and so I'm really glad it did, so thanks to that guy, and, um yeah, oh, but I actually have one more troll. So after that, so this happened today. I actually have a new troll. And what's funny about this one is that it was on a video not related to any of this. There was like warnings issued as fireworks become legal in Arizona. And all I said was exactly what our fire-prone desert or exactly what a fire-prone desert landscape needs fireworks. And this guy, Protogenium, says, don't be a dick. And then all of a sudden, like I had all this stuff to do, and then I look at my phone for YouTube and I have all these comments. He's literally went to all my videos and commented. Like there was the one where I was reading a court doc. He's like, "You're going to hell for gossiping." Bye. And I said, I was reading a court document, like I wasn't gossiping. But it was just really funny that what is this, an arsonist? Like the weirdest trolls and whatever. I'm too bad, like I'm kind of trolled out. Like he wasn't really as much fun to engage with and but they give engagement, so you have to give them some shout outs. um was it Meryl that was the troll? Some people speculated that that troll was Ryan Reynolds because of the way he like capitalized like the whole nice guy, and like also why is someone gonna get offended by a nice guy, and the way that I mean he was just I don't know. I do feel like he was trying to kind of go by a script, but he kind of was glitching a lot when he kept saying I was getting paid by PR, but then said I was like, in the hole $1,000, but then said I was like compared me to like a venture capital firm, which is that's VCs have a lot of money. So I didn't really understand what was going on. Um, I'm stoked. Do you remember? That's so awesome. Oh, best troll in the world. That was it. Literally was the best troll in the world. Staying home and being being all cozy. Well, and imagine, like, seriously, imagine failing at trolling. Like, I mean, I don't know. I saw this one movie before, it's called The Black Coat's Daughter. I think, yeah, Black Coat's Daughter. It had like the girl from oh, what was that? Emma. What is her name? Do you guys know Emma? Okay, I have to look it up. It was from 2015, it was a long time ago. Um Emma Roberts. And it's like a scary movie. It was so fun. Like, I mean, I like those kind of scary movies, but in it, spoiler alert, she's basically so pathetic and so like even the devil doesn't want anything to do with her, and she like begs him not to leave her, and like she tries to like off people for him and stuff, and I just was like, imagine being that pathetic that even the devil doesn't like you. And that's what I was thinking of with this troll. I was like, imagine failing at trolling. You imagine like your life, you're decide you want to be a troll and then you fail at it, like. But I appreciate he doesn't even actually realize, even though he failed at trolling, he did a really good thing. Like, I think he brought a lot of people together. He gave us a lot of entertainment, and he brought a lot of attention to that Meryl video. And I think that that deserves a lot of attention because now I want to read every deposition she's done. And I also, oh, I forgot to put the GIF in. Hold on one second. I'm gonna just do a little something for you guys. Hold on one sec. Because it was in a different one. I put it in that troll stream. Let's see if I can find it. That was so funny. Oh, I got it right here. just copy this and enter. Okay. Sorry, 1 second, you guys. I have to, but it'll be worth it, I promise. Well, I think it's worth it. Okay. I made this GIF of her as like Dr. Evil. Right? Because she kept saying, right, right. And I do want to see if we can track down any camera footage like of her in court. If she's ever like actually in trial, questioned a witness. Maybe she's only does depositions. I don't know. But I just want to see what her style was if she ever was in court and questioned a witness on the stand, because I cannot imagine her not like people like her being objected to. This would not fly in court. Heck yeah, it's content. I know. I really milked that content. And also, and you said that I manifested it because I was like, I ran out of StreamYard hours because you only get I guess 20 hours a month for free, and I went over that. And so it wouldn't let me make the video when I wanted to make the video unless I paid $45. And I was like, I can't believe I'm paying $45 to make a troll clapback video. But in the end, it ended up being worth it because I was going to get a StreamYard subscription if I did hit 1,000 followers eventually, because I want, then I want to like keep improving the content. And so it actually worked out. Oh, you still have no word on your the identity theft, but thank you. Well, it's out in the universe, hopefully. Yeah, I'm staying home too, really. I have so much going on this week. Yeah, best role in the world. Cheers to CJ, Laura, Christine, and the mods. Yes. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. We need to give him a medal. I think so. I agree with you. Well, so these were the topics I was going to do. I don't know if any of these numbers, if you like any of them, put it in the chat. Like, because I made a Sesame Street parody, which is something I had really wanted to do, and not that many people saw it, or I guess not that many people liked it. But I thought it was funny because like I just kind of feel like this. Does he kiss his mom with that mouth? Oh my god. You guys are so funny. Look at everyone. He called Justin your boyfriend. Wasn't that funny? I was like, and I thought it was so funny. I was like, I don't even think I mentioned Justin in that video, which is like, so you just came to this stream and comment, you just came on that video of all my videos, you picked that video to comment. And then, yeah, he was obsessed. And then he said I was like a pick me, whatever that means, and an influencer, which I thought was so cool because I was like, well, influencers, like I think that's a compliment. Like I'm a little nobody. No product is going to give me anything for free to shell out. Like I'm not an influencer. And here's this troll saying all these nice things, and he thinks that Justin was my boyfriend. It was crazy. Remember, at some point, you're not a hater, you're a fan. Yes. Okay, Bella, I love that quote. I'm going to screenshot this so I remember because I have to make it a meme. Emma Roberts beat Even Peters. What is that? You have to tell me. I hit my goal one day before the end of the year. I honestly did not think that was going to happen. So, yeah, he definitely helped the algorithm. Yeah, you didn't see it for 8 hours, Khaleesi? Wow. Oh, look, we have Kenny. How are you? Happy New Year's. Hey, Trolls helped Perez's career back. They did? Trolls helped get Perez's career back? I didn't even know that. And also, Kenny is like a troll slayer. Very, 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 like, she just can't be trolled. Oh, that's why I made that little song. I don't know if you guys saw the short, but Kenny was one of the people that inspired it because I was like, trolls can't troll us. And also Khaleesi said this too. She's like, because we're unserious. Like we don't take ourselves too seriously. So like it's just hard to troll us. And we can't be trolled. So I made a song called Uncontrollable. I don't know if you guys saw it. Should I play it? You're listening while driving. Hey, Lori. Happy New Year's, everyone. Oh, Wrathful's here. I missed her. Hold on. Where is she? Oh, Happy New Year's, Wrathful. And Wrathful's video was so funny too. Like about the where she did the reading of that troll. I mean, just it was content gold. He just What a giving troll. Cheers, Holly. Happy New Year. And Lori, by the way, is gonna be part of in January for like, I cover like true crime as well. And she's gonna be at the trial for Aaron Spencer, which is a case that like I'm very invested in now. And we need to see justice there. And that is gonna start at the end of January, January 26th. So thank you, Lori, for introducing us to that case. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Everyone's coming in. I'm an influencer. I'm really not. That was so funny. I was just like, God, he's full of such nice things to say. He called Justin your boyfriend too? That's really funny. And yeah, a troll that was full of compliments. Oh, Emma Roberts and Evan Peters dated. She beat him up? Are you serious? What is going on in Hollywood? I'm really glad I'm not like into Hollywood. I just feel like everyone there, it just needs to like have a cleanse or something. Some guy on the internet. I know, gosh. And then like then he just disappeared and took away all his comments. I was like, I have more videos he could comment on. Perez keeps the trolls in his chat for the algorithm. Oh, he does? I haven't had a troll in my chat yet, so I haven't really made it. Okay, you said to play it. All right, I'm gonna play it. Let me get it real quick. It's short. It's like a oh, because I made two. Okay, let me play that one first. Type, you're on repeat. Refresh rate, same old script, same seat. You think you're burning me with that copy pasted tag? I crop it, cut it, flip it, then I send it right back. You feed the beast with every line. Every L you drop puts a W on mine. The numbers climb while you lose control. You press in once, I just hit roll. You can't troll me, I'm uncontrollable. Hey, every little comment's uncontrollable. Gold algorithms love you, can't tell friend from foe. So keep the comments coming, keep the comments flowing. You can't troll me. Yeah, so that's when I was like, I kind of I definitely milked that whole trolling incident for all it was worth. And after that video, I was like, okay, but this is such a good reminder, Mia. You said you can leave voice replies now. I can't wait to hear the funny replies. I forgot that. Wow. Okay, good reminder. Thank you. I have to do that. Wouldn't that be so funny? Do you think they'd expect that? And then Kenny said that also pick me means a young woman. I didn't even know that. So it's a compliment in itself. That's so nice. And he also said I was bad at grifting. And I was like, why would I want to be good at grifting? Why would I want to be a grifter? Like, that's just, I don't know. 1,000% serious. It was years ago during the American Horror Story. Really? Oh, geez. The Brujas witches, yeah, right? Because they wouldn't survive me. Congratulations. Hello. Congratulations. We're here to support you. Happy New Year. Well, that's so nice. It's so good to see you. And thanks for being here. And we're just hanging out. Like, this is not like one of my planned ones. Usually I like to have everything really planned and I like to do the deep dives into the documents and provide everyone with as much like content and context as possible. So this was kind of just last minute thrown together. And I wanted to test the new StreamYard. And then let me see what's on this page. Yeah, right when so I upgraded, right? So I paid that $45 because it's $45 to upgrade to the thing. Well, or you could a month, or you could do there's like an 85 one too, which I definitely don't need. But then so it's like my first day with the upgraded one, and then they get this thing that says to simplify your structure and support long-term improvements to StreamYard. StreamYard Inc., the company that previously provided you service, has been merged into its parent entity, Bending Spoons US Inc. This means that starting tomorrow, January 1st, your service is now being provided by Bending Spoons. No action is required on your part. Everything about your account, including how your personal data is processed, will remain the same. So I was like, well, what is that supposed to mean? I mean, it's saying it doesn't mean anything, but like, oops, let me go back. But anyways, I just thought that was interesting. I was like, who's bending spoons? Yes, cheers, Amnia. And the blood licking, I know. I was like, I asked CJ, I was like, is that over the top? And she's like, well, maybe. It was so funny. Holly says, touch grass and pick me, then go cry because Justin won't marry you. I mean, just so funny, right? This was so good, DFJ. Great song. Oh, thank you. Well, oh, and then did you see? I think you were one of the only ones that saw my Sesame Street one. So this was something I'd been wanting to do for a long time. Before I show you the video, I'll show you the slides that I made for it. Because I felt like with this case, there's been all these things. I just feel like it's been almost this like, oh, hi, Rose Wild. Happy New Year's. You wanted troll, you called it patrol. That's a good one too. You guys are so funny. The witches flying in. It really did. It was like, I think Raffle said it was like the coven. The coven came. It was like, I don't know. They got like a bad signal for the trolls, and all of a sudden everyone came. And I told the troll, I was like, I feel bad. Like you're really getting like you're getting it left and right, and you're looking terrible. Like, so stop. Like, go do something. You milk jugged it. Good one, K Bella. That was so funny. If you've got 20 haters, you got to figure out how to get 40. Cat Williams. Whoa, that is a good one. I'm going to screenshot that too so I remember it. I like that. But honestly, I think I like the positives, like I get so much love that I think that, and I've also like, I don't know, I just think when like you don't take things too seriously, like it is hard to troll. Like I have had some weird trolls that like I had one that said that like they can't listen to me the way I speak or something, and I was like, oh, maybe I should improve my voice, like the way I speak. I was like, sometimes I try not to say a lot, or just little things like that. But oh, I just said but but then they never responded when I asked for like specifics. So that's like not a real, that's not a helpful comment. So I like when there's like constructive criticism. And I did have like another person, and I did want to shout them out, who he said that like I should be like try to be more professional. And it was on a video. It was on the Ellen Greenberg video, which was really important. DJ has gifted so many gift subscriptions. I know, I'm out of control. I need to stop doing that. But there was this one person, and he actually watched my Ellen Greenberg. My true crime stuff does not get any views since I started with like It Ends With Us. My YouTube channel started with mostly It Ends With Us stuff, so I'm like stuck in that algorithm, and whenever I do true crime, it gets no views. However, this guy, he was watching it, so that, and then I got a comment on that video, which never happens. And then he was just saying you should try to be more professional, because like you have things to say, but like he's like you need to make things bigger. And he gave me some good tips, and like he responded to me. I thought it was really nice, and so like cheers to that. Like the brooms we wrote it on broom. You guys are so funny. Oh, I love it. Did Ryan buy the StreamYard? I don't know. Oh, wouldn't that be so funny if he's who is bended? Okay, we gotta look this up. Who is bended spoons? That does sound like a Ryan. Doesn't that kind of sound like a thing he would own? Maybe he put Van Sham. He needed to dissolve Van Sham. Made and Boone Hall. Remember, he also owned Boone Hall LLC. Boone Hall is a slave plantation where Blake and Ryan got married. Let's just, don't want to forget that. That would be really funny. Christina, say it with your full witch. Look at Troll Patrol. You guys, is everyone drinking champagne tonight? Or are you guys just extra witty? This is so funny. I was thinking of the Matrix. Oh, the Matrix bending spoons. Maybe. Yeah, we definitely have a signal. It is so strange. Oh, what did this say? DFJ. You have a dreamy voice, DFJ. Don't give the trolls air. Yeah. So that's why I was like, I would rather give like attention to the content, and I just have way too much to do, and I was just having way too much fun with that troll yesterday. So he got lucky because he did help us out. But I would rather just give attention to the supporters and the love and, to the cause, to the cause of exposing this case. You can't have thin skin. Yeah. I know you can't be a troll and have thin skin. Like then it backfires. Oh, you like my voice? I'm just the right professional. Well, I also had another comment that they said they didn't that they were really disappointed or something that I used the B word. And I was like, just I'm really sorry. Like I have a swear word in my username. My channel is called Don't F with Justice. And so I mean, you have to expect every once in a while I'm going to throw out a swear word, but I try to keep it minimal. And like it is kind of funny because in college, my roommate, who is like now like a really successful lawyer, I think she's going to end up being a judge, but she used to swear like all the time. And I had a swear jar, and because I was always like, no, you can't. We shouldn't be swearing. We have to try to sound professional. And like she just would always swear. And then like now years later, life happened, and I'm the one who like swears like a sailor. So I am trying to be better at it because I do just don't even care. You do what you like and don't let others tell you what to do. Exactly. Exactly. And and with YouTube, you have to be careful with swear words or stuff because then they can like shut your stream down, or you can get strikes or something. You could see Ryan doing something like that. You're so smart. I didn't even think about that, but I could see that. You need to be more professional. Who does that? Loser thinks we are. We make songs about milk jugs. I know. I was like, did you check out my content? Well, speaking of, okay, so let's get into this Sesame Street thing. So, because Street Relations, that's the name of Jed Wallace's company. It was Street Relations Inc. So I made the Sesame Street Relations. We'll just look at the slides, and then I'll show you the video at the end. But so I was like, this is from Sweet and Salty Lynn. She always calls Blake Big Bird. So I said Big Bird Blake, aka MilkJugs. Let me make sure I'm sharing this. Yeah, okay, good. And then you can't have like milk without cookies. So Cookie Monster, I put as Ryan Reynolds. I said Cookie high on his own supply monster. And because I do feel like he's kind of, to be honest, I do feel like he's like a monster. But this was an actual outfit she wore. But so we have Big Bird, Blake, aka MilkJugs, Milk and Cookies. And then for the cast, then we have Count Gottlieb. And shout out Asshole Media. She's the one who made this after I called him the Count. We have Crash Out Ezra. I mean, really? As Elmo, like, I want my 9 minutes. I'm going to take a 10-minute break, and then I want my 9 minutes. Can't wait to see her in trial. And then we have Grover Wright, Governski. This is Grover. And see how he's like doing a little, well, I don't know if he's going to the left or the right, but he's trying to point in some direction. And I think that Meryl is definitely reminds me of Grover. Oh my God. And we have Grouch Lyman. I said it's a garbage can of a judge. Oh, let's make sure I have my banner. Yeah, this is all allegedly and in my opinion, but I do think he's a garbage can of a judge. I also think during those public hearings, when he's let the public call in, I feel like he sounds like he is in a can or using a tin can, because he's always sounds so like mumbled, like jumbled. You can't hear anything he says. It's like I don't know if he's mumbling or if he's like doesn't speak into his computer, or if he's doing something on purpose. I mean, this is SDNY. It's like a federal, very nice federal courthouse. I believe that they should have better audio, but you can never hear him right. I have salted caramel Crown Royal, but I'll probably just have a gummy and a joint. Yes, I'm going to be trying the wine I had in my fridge for a while. Yeah, let us know how it is. Oh, thank you so much. You have a great voice. Keep doing it well. And I think even more important than that, though, is like I always try to stream like in like I have a really, really old house and that I bought a few years ago now, and there's a theater that I just, didn't have the money to do anything with, but I'm like, I'm never going to use this little theater. It's really small. Like, but the one good thing about it is that it's like all carpet is like even the walls, everything is like soundproof. So it helps, I think, with the audio when you're in like a soundproof room versus like, if I was in like where there's tile or like, I don't know. But so I do try to keep that audio part good. Blake is a troll, and she has the thinnest skin, Ryan too. Can't sue over hurt feelings, right? Yeah, I know. Look at this. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys like it. Um, Blaze, a favorite meme of mine. Oh, right. Yeah, the fire one. It just reminded me of her. Uh, Cookie is Ryan's nickname for Hugh Jackson's goodies. Oh my God. Right? I know. I feel like there could be so much more to that. It's my deposition. Elmo on fire. I know. Ezra on fire. And, God, shout out to Perez. He had the best names for Ezra, like ethically challenged Ezra. Um, I have a whole playlist if you are new to my channel, the from like when Perez would read his filings, because I do think he could make a musical out of it. They were so funny. I would just clip them into little 1 minute little clips and then link to the video so people could go watch the whole thing. But towards the end, he had some that I was like, I was crying. I was laughing so hard. Hi, House of Chatter. Um, those names are perfect for them. Yeah. So let me keep going. So I also have more. Then Snuffleupagus, he is Van Zan because he's the elephant in the room, Like, I think Van Zan, I don't know if we're gonna get much of it in this case. Oh, look, Kenny, she said, "I just got off work now, so I can focus on this." Okay. Oh, yay. Well, I'm excited you're off work, and yeah, we're just hanging out. No drinking from me. I'll be smoking. Yeah, I like rarely drink, but I feel like I could have a little champagne tonight. Happy New Year's from France. We are in 2026 since 41 minutes ago. Really? Happy New Year's, Lena. Did you see that we love your emojis, and this is the legend. Lena, she made all those cute emojis that we have in the chat, and she also, like made that some of the graphics like I use at the end of when I make the recorded videos and the recorded shorts, like just so talented. Happy New Year's. That is really exciting. Bending Spoons is a major European technology company that acquires and operates digital businesses, describing itself as part of private equity and part tech company. Oh, so it's probably not Ryan. It's like a legit thing. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for researching that. That is very interesting. Hold on. Okay, so let's keep going. It says Malice in Wonderland. Oops. Malice in Wonderland and Met Gala Medusa are my favorite names Perez came up with. Oh my God. I know. And like, I just appreciated that he was calling this stuff out like on the docket, so that it made it a public record. And I know like not everyone agreed. Some people thought like he went over the top, but he was pro se. And then he said he would stop if the judge told him to stop. And then once the judge told him like knock it off, then he did. And then he also won and he beat Merrill in Nevada and just like you guys, oh, I need to link the CJ stream again because now that after that Merrill deposition, then people started remembering about how CJ had already called out Merrill when she went to the Perez's court hearing for his subpoena in Nevada, she took notes and she had so many funny things to say about Merrill. Like there were so many fails with that judge. Like she was trying to tell him like as a fellow Nevadan and I guess because she was from Nevada at some point, and like then she was trying to say like, well, blah blah blah, and is happening in the New York court, and he's like, well, I talked to Judge Lyman. Like everything that she said, was backfiring, and that was against a pro se litigant. So just saying. Oh yeah, Plantation Khaleesi is a classic. Yeah, that was so good. Yes, thank you for looking that up and sharing. That was very useful. Yeah, he does. Ryan doesn't invest in tech, though. He could be involved. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, don't give him any ideas, but I do think that that would be scary. And I wonder if they do have that kind of money, though, to invest in any tech, like really big tech where they could get our data. And yes, Perez was one of the few that advocated for the smaller CCs. Yeah. So I did all these slides. Oh, wait, let's go back. And then I turned it into a video. It's really short. Do you guys want to see it? I really liked it because I just thought it was kind of like I wanted to animate them and whatever. I'm not that good at like graphics and whatnot, and I did it really quick. And let me just get that video real quick. I have to remove this. Why won't it let me? Oh, remove from studio. Okay, 1 second. I just made it yesterday. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. So I was just like, this whole case I think is kind of like it's kind of a scary, creepy, like like Sesame Street gone bad. And I just also think that with the whole Van Zandt thing, I don't think we're really going to see it as much in the Blake case, but I think hopefully we're going to see it come up more with the Jen Abel, because I mean that's how they got all of her data. And okay, I like glad someone liked it. It was creepy. I liked it. I know it was totally creepy, right? Well, because this case is creepy. The characters are creepy, and like just all of them. Like, how did we end up with this trash can of a judge, with these trash can people who are trying to steal a movie, and allegedly, in my opinion. I'm sure Ryan will keep investing in tech that lets him keep building his house of cards. I know, but does he have that much equity? Well, probably. I mean, I think that they were worth like 400 million or something, but I know that Cassidy did some deep dives on their finances, and I think she said a lot of it might not be liquid, especially because they put a lot into, what is it, Wrexham, that whatever that team is called. And then this says, Rose Wild says, I think Ryan will try to invest or buy companies that can get people's info for the future. I don't think either of these clowns will change their ways. That's the unfortunate part. I agree with you. I think and as we learned too through this case, I mean, thank goodness that's why I follow this. There's a lot going on, even though I don't even care about Hollywood and I don't care about Blake and Ryan. Like, this case has a lot of important things that are coming out. And one was how the different companies handled all of those subpoenas for your private data and your private information. And we saw, surprisingly, Meta and Pinterest, they fought back. But then we saw Google, like, not even know if their legal department was a spam email or not. They wouldn't even respond on behalf of their users. They said, if you want us to not turn over your info, then you have to file a motion to quash and then send it to us. And like, I mean, screw Google. Like, they have zillions of dollars. They could easily, and like, at least have one of their lawyers look at this, because it wasn't even properly filed. It should have been filed in California. That's where Google is. And it was filed in New York, and so it should have been invalid on its face. That's why they keep moving money around. Yeah. Blake has 42 million Instagram followers. Ryan definitely has some flex. I know, and I actually have a funny slide about that. Do you want me to show you real quick? This is from a long time ago, but because I was like, of course she has, like, I don't know if they're bots or paid followers or what, but like, I was like, she has more. I have to go to my home. I can't even find it. I was like, she has more followers than, like, she had more followers than the Princess of Wales, and let's see if I can find it. I made it such a long time ago, though, so we might. Oh, no, here it is. Oops, I have to share the screen bigger. Okay. Yeah, so I said Lively has more followers than the president, because she has 43 million, right? He has 34 million, and she has more followers than the Prince and Princess of Wales. They have 16 million. And she has more followers than the most famous dog on the internet, Miss Peaches, who I adore, is Miss Peaches. And hold on, let me move that up. Unless her followers are not real and she's the one employing bots, I mean, That is pretty funny. And look, even Justin, he only has 42 or 4.2 million compared to her. She has 43 million and she thinks that like he's controlling the narrative. Girl. So just it's just bizarre stuff, right? Bending Spoons is a major European technology company. Oh, okay, you said that right. Um, oh, DFJ, I sent you my Grok search for RR and Bending Spoons. Oh, is it on, where'd you send it? Oh, I see it. Okay, hold on. Bending, oh. Okay, let me share the screen. Hold on. Okay. Christina, you're so fast. Thank you. How'd you find this so fast? Okay. Bending Spoons is a Milan-based Italian tech company founded in 2013 that develops and acquires mobile apps, particularly those focused on content creation, photo, video editing, and productivity tools. It has grown into one of Europe's largest app developers through aggressive acquisitions like Evernote, Meetup, WeTransfer. We know this WeTransfer. That was the one that Jed Wallace used for files, and then Blake Lively was trying to say because that the links disappear after a certain amount of time that he was trying to like it was what is it called, spoliation of evidence. I mean, just so stupid. Okay. Vimeo and more recent ones like AOL. Is AOL recent? And Eventbrite as late as 2025, even restructuring them for profitability by optimizing monetization like introducing or raising subscriptions and integrating them into its shared tech infrastructure, the Spoon engine, with heavy AI capabilities. The connection to Ryan Reynolds dates back to September 2022 when Bending Spoons raised its first major funding round of 340 million, its first external financing after nearly a decade of bootstrapping. Reynolds participated through his company Maximum Effort Holdings alongside other notable investors like actress Gabrielle Union, former Vimeo CEO Carrie Trainer, Japanese footballer Keisuke Honda, and Italian banks. Reynolds famously commented on the investment with his signature humor. Okay. I'm excited about what Bending Spoons is building in the creator economy. Their apps enable anyone to become a creative genius with minimum effort. In fact, their products terrify me so much I had to invest. I feel like they always tell on themselves with their own words. Like there's always like this like sliver of truth. Almost it's like they're not I don't know how to like they try to make things sound even things when he says like, "Oh, you know, like I was an arsonist when I was a kid. I like lit my school on fire," or whatever he said. Like he says it and it sounds funny, but then it's like he really did it. Like, you know what I mean? And this thing, I mean, okay, so anyone to become a creative genius, except if you have something to say that he doesn't like. And then it's like, screw the First Amendment and screw your creativity and screw your right to speak and screw your opinion. And we're going to use our money and influence and power to come after you and subpoena companies for your data and try to intimidate you. It's just disgusting. This line played on the company's powerful AI-driven tools like the photo enhancer Remini or video editor Splice. Oh, I used to love Splice. Glad I don't use it anymore. That can produce impressive quality results. The investment helped fuel Bending Spoon's acquisition spree, turning it into a holdover portfolio company similar to a tech-focused private equity approach. Though they emphasize long-term ownership rather than flipping assets, the company has since raised additional capital and debt, including major facilities in 2025, and now serves hundreds of millions of users across its apps. Note that Bending Spoon's strategy has drawn mixed reactions, praising for revitalizing under-monetized apps, but criticized in some tech circles for aggressive post-acquisition changes at like layoffs, price hikes, and subscription shifts, earning its nickname like the vultures of apps in certain discussions. Here are some examples of popular apps and tools associated with Bending Spoon's pre and post acquisition. These showcase Remini in action, Splice editing interface, and the Remini app icon Apps that likely caught Reynolds' eye for their terrifying creative power. Overall, it's a classic case of Hollywood star power meeting European tech ambition. Reynolds' involvement gave the round extra buzz, and Bending Spoons has used the momentum to become a major player in the mobile apps of 2025. Well, darn it. Now those idiots just bought whatever this is, Streamyard. Bummer. Because when did he get into, okay, when did he get into Splice? What year was that? It doesn't say, does it? Mm. Well, what year did he start investing? In 2000, that's kind of when it started going downhill, so makes sense. Rathful says he's like a wart. Ryan is why we can't have nice things. Right. I'm like, I just got my freaking subscription. Now that idiot is invested in it, but I guess he was invested in a company before, and then now that company is invested. But still, bots are following, yeah. There's no way she has that many followers. I don't think so either, because you know it's funny? It's like when she posts, those get filtered, right? But then do you guys there was like one post she was tagged in. It was like with that pizza restaurant. I don't know what it was for, but that they weren't because it was like I don't know. I don't really understand Instagram at all, but I think because like several people were tagged on it, like the comments weren't getting edited. So it had like all the real comments versus like hers, where I feel like I don't know if they just like turn off the comments or only let people she follows comment or something. Yeah, I don't think they're real either. Because everything Blake says is projection, of course. Blake equals bots. I mean, we've seen the bot script. You can't deny what we saw in Reddit. Like, who else would do something like that? Ashley did a dive on it, I think, and it came out approximately 85% of Blake and Ryan's followers were not real humans, which moved their actual human followers between 7 and 8 million. Very interesting, because if I'm surprised that they're equal like that. Like if they both have 7 and 8, like I would think he's way more popular than her. Because still like I think people aren't totally seeing him yet, but hopefully they will, you know. And me, I use wet transfer all the time. I know, and so Lena's the one who taught me. That's how I knew what it was because that's how she transferred the files for like our emojis to us. And so she's like, it's a totally normal thing. Like it was just it was a way. I mean, I didn't have to have an account or anything. It was just a link, but you just have to do it within a certain amount of time because you know, like space or you know, like data. A lot of data takes up a lot of space and storage, and the so this is like a way to do it for free. At least, you know, when she shared it with me, it was for free for me to open it and I could just download it, but I had to do it within like a few days. Otherwise it disappears. So I thought it was pretty cool. Wow, look at this. Khaleesi, thank you. She subscribed as a member for another month. And you know, she's just been an incredible mod. Thank you so much, Khaleesi. I appreciate you. Great job on 1,000 subscribers. Yay. Well, thank you. It literally took a village and a troll. AKA he wants to use him to his advantage. Yeah. Maximum Effort has worked on this deal while also pouring hundreds of millions of dollars into their Canadian film studio that's still unfinished. Very interesting. Yep, that's what a narcissist does. They give you a little tiny bit of truth and the rest is lies. Good catch. Very good catch. So Kenny says I missed it. So is Ryan involved with this? Well, I guess he's since 2022, he's been involved with this company. He's been and they invest in different apps and he for like creator apps, which that is really funny because I swear that is right around the time I used to love using Splice. I would use it for to make little videos. And I swear that's around the time where it started getting bad. And so I mean it's just funny. I don't know. Correlation's not causation, but I just hope StreamYard doesn't go downhill, but who knows? So maybe now is he gonna try to like shut down certain creators? You're commenting on a troll comment. I know. You're busy doing the Lord's work, Kenny, but don't worry, we got you. And so yeah, so that company, Bending Spoons, they just bought Streamyard. It's starting tomorrow, I guess. That they're the ones who are going to own it. So we'll see what happens with it. This might be like the last good day of Streamyard. You can't watch Marvel movies because of Ryan Reynolds. I can't stand even looking at his face now. I think he's disgusting. He should have investors investing with him. Then he'd have enough if he didn't already. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. Every village needs a bridge troll to keep things interesting. That is true. What is it called? Village idiot? Yeah. He is involved with TikTok and is wild how some videos get muted. That is so true. And that's so unfortunate because honestly, TikTok, the only reason I have a TikTok is because my videos were getting censored on X before I even had a YouTube. I was like on X, and one of the trials I was covering, the Sonoma rescue trials, it was, about animal rescue. And I don't know if like big AG I think big agriculture in the United States is one of the creepiest things ever. And whatever, they kept getting all my stuff flagged. And so then on TikTok though, I could do the videos. And it was just, I felt like, and I didn't show anything bad. It was just they didn't like the fact that like farms are getting, like some of these factory farms are getting exposed, and for some of the terrible, heinous conditions, and have they don't have to follow a single law, even though there's all these like animal welfare protection laws. Not a single one is enforced ever, at least in California. And there was like 3 other states, but what was the other one? Smithfield, wherever that was. But anyways, yeah, whatever. So I was just like showing this. I was just talking about the trial. And so on TikTok, I was able to post all the videos. That's the only reason I opened a TikTok. And at least none of those videos got censored on there. And I had one video go viral, on the one I did on that dog, Miss Peaches. It was so cute. But anyways, let me go back to the other screen. Where was I now? Not that one. This one. Because what was my next thing? Oh, yeah. I didn't know if you guys were interested in this at all. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to hold on 1 second. I'm just going to take a quick sip of water. Hold on 1 sec. Uh-oh, which one do they silent? So there was another case that I was following. Actually, let me open this one. Hold on. Okay. So there was another, sorry, that was random. Oh, they muted LGA, or they muted NAG and LGA on TikTok. Big mistake. Big, huge, right? That was a big mistake. Well, and wasn't it always around Van Sham? And I got my Van Zandt video taken down on YouTube. And what was weird about it was like at first they said what they say, that I was harassed, cyberbullying and harassment, because I included the public registration documents of Van Zandt, which was funny because Van Zandt's lawyers, when Wayfair asked for their corporate makeup and their registration documents, they're like, well, it's all public. They could have access to it. And at that time it wasn't, but then they did. They made it public by the deadline, and because they hadn't really filed any of that. And then they filed one saying that it was Ryan Reynolds as the CEO. And so those were public. So their own lawyer, Van Zandt's own lawyer, said that all these documents are public. Obviously they are, because that's where I got them from. And so it said that was cyberbullying and harassment for showing the addresses of private, it was like private information. And then so I removed that part, and then it said it said also it was a violation. Oh, where I said that Wayfair makes movies for good. That part, because it gave me a timestamp. So then I took that part out. And then it said, we're just not going to put your video back up. So it didn't approve my edits, I guess. And I guess I still had things, which was crazy. So stupid. Yes, it was mostly Van Zandt and secondary saying Ryan. Wow. Vandermoor, I know. It's just like you can't say his name. Blake is definitely Dolores Umbridge. Yeah, not cool. Where's Wrath? When you like a comment on X, it turns into a little firework. Oh, it does? Oh my God, I have to try that. Okay, hold on. Let me go to my comments. Oh, mine didn't do it. How did you do that? I didn't see how to do that. When you like it turns into a little firework. Maybe yeah, I don't see the fireworks either. Maybe it's only on Wrathfuls. Okay. Here. No. That's crazy. Oh, maybe when you get a like, maybe when someone likes yours. I don't know. But you know, it was kind of funny. Maybe it's only for mobile. Oh, that makes sense. I don't have the mobile app for X. I do it like through Safari or whatever. I need to get that app. You guys have to test it out and tell me if you see that. So this was just a random thing, but before I was into the Blake Lively case, I was covering another case. It was the San Diego Padres ownership lawsuit. And this one does not get nearly enough attention, but it is actually I call it like the Blake and Ryan like 2.0 kind of. Like it's kind of like it's like the sports version of what's happening with with It Ends With Us. Um, because and so I made this post on it because I said if you're Team Baldoni, then you will also be Team Sheel. I said the Padres ownership lawsuit is like the MLB version of the Blake Lively Ryan Reynolds lawsuit, except instead of Blake and Ryan, we have the brothers Matt Seidler and Robert Bob Seidler. They they appear to be equally entitled, tone deaf, and litigious as Blake and Ryan. And instead of stealing a movie and trying to cancel Baldoni, the Seidler brothers allegedly tried to steal the principal ownership of the San Diego Padres team from their brother's widow via her trust, which was left to Sheel Seidler by her late husband, Peter Seidler. Peter's wishes were for Sheel and her children to serve as future control persons of the team. So these are the brothers. And then see, like I put their face on Blake and Ryan because they're just like Blake and Ryan. And just quick, let me see if I have their photo. Oh, I wanted to show you Sheel and her husband. I think I have it on a different slide. But yeah, basically, so let me get that one real quick, actually, from here. Uh-oh. Oh, I have to say from. I just wanted to show you their cute picture. Sometimes it's so hard to search for your old posts on this this crazy website. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think here. Hold on. This is so crazy. I cannot find their photo that I have on here. I do because I have so many photos and content of the oh, here we go. This is so cute. Okay. So yeah. Because I said Peter was the majority owner of the Padres MLB team and was known for his desire to get the team a World Series championship no matter the cost. He made headlines with how much money he dropped acquiring top talent. Always by his side was wife Sheel. Peter died suddenly in November 2023. See, and this is them. Look at they have sage, just like they were saging the field for the new season. I mean, they're just such a cute couple. Yeah, when I first started covering this case, I was like, you guys, this case has everything. I was like, I typically follow true crime or animal welfare cases, but the Padres lawsuit grabbed my attention and has me rooting for Team Sheel. Here's a thread with some key points. Because I said that the Padres ownership scandal, brothers trying to force out sister-in-law, brother's racist wife, Insta video rooting for the Dodgers. Oh yeah, that was terrible. Brothers justify her racism as a health issue. Do the brothers not know that Sheel is a lawyer? Fans support Team Sheel. Who the F is John? I mean, this case gets wild. This case gets so crazy. But let me put on the other side because this I think this was a better explanation. So are you guys still with me? Am I boring you yet? We're just hanging out on New Year's. Yes, it was mostly, oh yeah, we saw that. Okay. Hit the heart on a comment. That's what I did, Wrathful. It didn't show up. Maybe it's only for mobile. Oh, okay. I think so. Yeah, it's only for mobile. That's funny. She ended up showing my troll comment that I was distracted with earlier. I love Kenny. You cannot troll Kenny. She is like her and Matt, they're troll slayers. Like they can't be trolled. And it's so funny. And she even outsmarted one who kept trying to use Grok to like say like, "Hey Grok, isn't it true this?" or whatever, you know, and have Grok respond. So then Kenny blocked Grok on X so that this troll couldn't keep trolling her. It's just so funny. Who steals from a widow? Oh, I know. I know. This case is really crazy. The chat is pretty. It's all green and blue. I know. I love it. I think I absolutely love it. And, you know, and we have so many cool emojis too. We're good, just tipsy. Okay. So I just, you know, I don't want to bore anyone, but I've wanted to resurface this case because I felt like it wasn't getting enough attention. So basically, yeah, it said instead of Taylor Swift, we have Eric Consenda. He is the K in SKMC, Seidler Consenda Management Company. I call him Consenda. Anyways, founded by Peter Seidler, who later brought on his brothers Bob and Matt. He is also the Padres chairman. This guy, Eric is. Like Swift, it's still not clear if Katsenda is complicit or blindsided. And like Swift, he appears to not want this litigated publicly. Katsenda had SKMC serve Sheel with arbitration the day before Christmas. You guys, what case is that like? Remember in this case, the day before Christmas, they got served? In what seemed like an attempt to silence her. However, shots were filed in Sheel's California injunction. She considered bringing claims under Texas law against Consenda for aiding and abetting Bob and Matt's breaches of their fiduciary duties to her, but she ultimately decided not to. So basically, yeah, let me go back to that other slide though, so we could see, because yeah, so Peter was he was basically, you know, with these teams. So MLB, that's Major League Baseball because we do have people in the chat who are not from the United States. So it's like baseball. And it was the San Diego Padres, that's the team. And different shareholders are all invested in these teams. And so SKMC and Peter, he is one of the major shareholders. And so when he passed, he was the largest, sorry, not major. He was the largest shareholder. There is no really majority shareholder because none of them have more than 50%, but he was the largest shareholder. So that means that he was the control person, basically like the owner of the team. And so when he died, he gave everything to his wife because he wanted her and their kids to eventually take over and be the next control people, like the next owners of the team. And he trusted, so he had like a finance company, SKMC, and he brought his brothers onto that. Let's go back, these idiots. And then when he passed, this one first, Robert was the first trustee, right? And this is the next trustee. And so let's go into that. And then this one, he has some shares. He's what is he exactly? He's the chairman for the Padres, and he also works at SKMC. So, and look, see, I put it, isn't that cute? Uh-oh, I wasn't sharing the right screen. I'm so stupid. Hold on. So yeah, that's Eric. And so see, I made him as Taylor Swift because, you know, I don't really know how we feel about him, but we'll see. So yeah, this is crazy. So I said, instead of off her rocker, Jenny Slate making bizarre HR complaints about production, generously giving her $15,000 to break her lease, we have Bob Seidler's wife, Alicia Seidler, who appears to be a Dodgers fan, which is sacrilegious for a Padres minority owner because the Padres and the Dodgers are like rival. They hate each other. She allegedly sent Sheel racist and hateful emails, behavior that forced Bob to step down as trustee. Matt then took his place. And here was an example of the email. She says, "Do you really think this family would work for your effing purple ass? You are delusional." And this was the message, October 15th, 2024. The same day, Matt unceremoniously told Sheel that she lacked the experience, skills, and financial acumen necessary to be named Padres control person. And then the wife, copying Bob, who's the trustee, sent an email that perfectly, where she said this. So she like literally copied the trustee saying this. So this is like the Instagram where she was like with sitting front row at the Dodgers game. It's like, ma'am, you and your family are supposed to be Padre fans, but okay. And then I said, let's talk client control issues. So I said, so now Matt is the trustee. So Matt, while serving as trustee, used a domain. This is crazy. He used a domain, peterseidlertrust.com, to post a public statement taking shots at Sheel, who is the sole beneficiary of Peter's trust. Matt's job was to act in the best interest of the beneficiary. Not only was the move profoundly stupid, in my opinion, wait until you hear what he wrote. Instead of condemning or simply ignoring Alicia's racism, he excused Alicia's actions as a health matter and blamed Sheel for citing the racist emails in her lawsuit, despite the relevance to why Bob stepped down. So basically, just like a quick, because I've been dealing with a lot of estate and trust stuff right now. And what I've seen happen and I've heard happen, and also we've seen this in other cases, like this is going on with Michael Jackson's daughter, Perez Jackson. She's right now dealing with, her trustees of that estate who I guess have stolen money and not acted in her best interest. But anyway, so, this was a ton of money. And the brothers, I guess while Peter was alive, they acted all cordial and nice and everything. And then as soon as he passed, they just tried to screw over Sheel. They didn't like his wife. They didn't like that she was Indian. And they didn't like that he basically left them everything. But, he had given his brothers like shares of this team. He had set them up for success with his company, So, yeah, he gave everything to his family, everything he worked for. But while he was alive, he did all these wonderful things for his brothers and he trusted them to take care of his family. And they have been awful to her. Like, what does Mia say? She said, I made brownies for Christmas, pumpkin crunch for Thanksgiving. I'm thinking chocolate chip cookies for New Year. Well, you should post a photo of them after you make them, because did you see the chocolate chip cookies that Blake Lively made and posted on her Instagram? People thought that they were chicken. My oven doesn't work. No joke, I've never even used my oven. I use what is that thing called? An air fryer. Yeah, you guys are so talented. Are you guys still following? Should I still keep going? Oh, yeah, who steals from a widow? Okay, so let's keep going. So, so let me play this for you.
Using a coded language to say that this person has medical issues, okay? What kind of medical issues makes you become racist? This is the part about racism. It's always lost on me, okay? There ain't no pill that they could give you that makes you say racist stuff. It's within you. So they're using a coded language to excuse this particular person who they didn't deny she said the things. They just said she's not associated with the family's trust.
They also said that she has difficult personal health challenges. And
racism is not a health challenge.
We'll interpret that however you want.
Well, listen,
right. To say that this person has medical.
So, and I said, this is just a brief intro. There's so much more insanity to all of this, but the local media isn't covering it much, which is a controversial issue in itself. Allegations are that Padres brass threatened the affiliate radio station if they covered anything pro-Sheel. The radio station denied it. This is Kaplan and Cruz sources doubled down, and then multiple sources basically confirmed that Padres employees and affiliates fear retribution if they speak up to defend Sheel. So much is at stake here, and with what I've seen thus far, I'm Team Sheel all the way. And that is true. This turned into a whole thing on the internet. It was crazy because they even put out statements about it and stuff, and then the radio station, and then these people were going back and forth.
What I was told is that the Seidler boys or whomever, their proxies, walked into that radio station, sat with their hosts, sat with their management, and threatened them in no uncertain terms. You either stop saying what you're saying that's pro her and anti us, or we're taking our team and we're leaving. And I don't know if it's true. I'm just telling you that the person who's told that to me is usually put it on another radio station, and good luck.
Yeah, I mean, there was just so much craziness with that case, and like, there's a lot of documents. Oh, here's and I said shady documents, like the Blake Lively shady subpoena that was just revealed. When was this? I wrote this April 420 on 420. I said, this is when we learned about Van Sham. So I said, like the Blake Lively shady subpoena that was just revealed, Matt Seidler refers to a governing agreement that only came into existence 8 hours after Sheel filed her lawsuit. This case is mirroring Baldoni, yet no one is covering it. And because basically it was saying about the control person, it's supposed to be, this is what in Matt Seidler's response, he was saying the trust control of the Padres established its own control of Dugout Time LLC, in which turn controls Padres Time LLC, which owns 100% of the Padres. But I said Padres Time LLC was re-registered to Matt's Dugout Time LLC 8 hours after Sheel filed her lawsuit. So this whole it says Dugout Time's governing agreement provides that it's the sole manager of the trustee, but that didn't happen until after all this legal stuff. So there's so much, this amount of shade with this case is crazy. Okay, so let's get to the actual crossover, right? Because there is a literal crossover. We have the same attorney. And I said, this kind of throws a wrench in my thread that if you're Team Sheel, you're bound to be Team Baldoni, but that's okay. All parties in both sagas are hiring the best of the best, as to be expected. Last month, Stephanie Jones' work added on Sheel's shark of an attorney, Matthew Umhofer, to the legal team. His bio says, "You scare me," from the opposing counsel. So, yeah, this is Stephanie hashtag Stephanie Jones shoplifts Jones. This is her lawyer. And he is, which is interesting because he's like a California-based lawyer. And so it's one of her lawyers. And then it's also Sheel's lawyer. And I'm not completely impressed at what he's done with Sheel, to be honest, because I think Sheel has the upper hand, like in this case, totally. She basically checkmated the brothers. And because there's a bunch of there's a bunch of stuff that will probably bore you. We don't have to get into it, but basically they had this redemption scheme where they told her that the trust needed to liquidate, that they were short on funds, they owed money. I don't know, but basically made her sign something to sell shares back to themselves at a lower rate. And then when she realized they were lying and they were caught, then they did a rescission agreement and to give the shares back, but then they were already at a lower value. And so it was a lot there. This is all allegedly, but I mean, all the documents are public. And at the end of this video, I can link everything if you're interested. And the thing is, the douche bros, they've asked for so many extensions because she's basically saying because their case is going on in Texas, but they're trying to say that she's has all these that it has to be arbitrated, that there were arbitration clauses, so that this all has to be decided out of court. It has to be decided in arbitration, behind closed doors, with a third-party arbitrator of the brothers' choice. And Sheel filed something in California saying no, if that's true, show it to us. And they can't show it for months now. They haven't been able to show it. They have asked for extensions on their response. So without the arbitration clauses, that the brothers are saying that this is going to be litigated in court, it'll be public, and I think they don't want that. And so it's just kind of crazy, right? And I think they're going to end up having to sell the team, which sucks because this was their family's life, anyways, it's a crazy case, but doesn't it reflect this case a lot? Sorry, I went off on a total tangent. Pizza time. My sourdough needs to be feed. So she was even trying to still help them. Oh, the brothers? Well, she's like, can you imagine growing up with a name like Umhofer? Yeah, right? Ooh, what are you guys talking about here? It's off topic, but I was half watching the Depp Heard doc again today, and you know what I spotted more than once? Liz Plank. Was she giving Blake Lively advice on how not to F up like Amber did? I don't know. I get all bad vibes when I watch her. I think it was Colonel Kurtz, who I adore. with her coverage of these types of things, because she's honestly one of the only people starting a while ago that was willing to stand up, like, and when everyone, was all like, me too, you can't like ever question anything if it's a Me Too case. And she was. And she actually, there's a lot of crazy things that have happened with cases she covered, like the Marilyn Manson case, where one of the people even said, like, none of this is true. I just, I went along with it because I thought it was good for the cause. I mean, just like crazy, crazy accusations. And anyway, so I feel like she did something on Liz Plank, and it just everything. When you just watch her, even like with the podcast or whatever she had with Baldoni, something was off with her. She's so in sync with the chat and doesn't even know it. I am. Yeah, with the 420. You guys, that's so funny. Okay, so are you saying so she was still helping them, like Liz Plank? It's okay. It's very interesting, DFJ. Well, I mean, I think it is. We haven't gotten to see any docs from Umhofer. What a great name to me. No, okay, so we did see one. And it was really bad. So we saw it, and I have a video on it. So I was covering the Stephanie Jones subpoenas that she did on Meta and Pinterest, and literally that document, it felt like it didn't make any logical sense. Her timeline of events, like for why she needed to know who these people were that were behind this Pinterest and this Meta. I mean, oh my God. Let me see if I can go to my, like, you can see my videos on that. Let me go to my, I need to just make a playlist that's just her because I have so many videos on her now. Oh, is this one? Let me go. Yeah, I should put a link to this. Oops. But her timeline didn't make any sense. So she was basically saying that, they already knew who, like, the owner of the website was, like, back in January. And then she was saying that, like, that she was being defamed in this case, or that she needed these documents for this case. And it was like, you don't even have anyone. You haven't even named anyone for those claims on this case. Yeah, here's the video for it. It's not letting me share this. Uh-oh, did my internet just go out? Uh-oh. Oh no. Can you guys hear me? Let me see. Testing. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Okay. So I just had to test it on my other screen. Okay, cool. You still hear me? I think my internet was glitching because also now I'm seeing the chat that I didn't have before. Oh, yeah, Sheel, was the lady you're talking about, like, she was willing to sell the shares at less value. Yes. So, well, they were basically saying because, the estate, they own a bunch of things. And so to make the accounting, well, they basically told her she had to do it, but she has tried to help them because she could have said a lot more. Like what they did, the fact the beneficiaries made that website, they took it down now. But that was one of the that the trustees made the website, to take shots at her, was so tone deaf. And they're just awful people. Like all the ways they worded things, that the fact that they were just like, they're like, oh, well, we still, we don't think that Peter like wanted Sheel to like have a role in the team, but like her and her kids are still welcome at the stadium. And it's like her kids, that's how you are referring to your nieces and nephews. The guys are just, I mean, they're complete assholes. Oh my God. You know what's really funny? So during this, so when this was getting attention and coming to light, I noticed that there was this person who had posted that they were in a lawsuit over a bridge, and they actually have a website for it. I wonder if it's still up. Oh my God, let me see if I have it. But this guy, hold on, let me go to that screen so you can see who I'm pointing to. This guy that seems like such a juice bag. They both do. But this one, he basically was trying to like, what was the word? I think trying to like redo this like bridge or something. That was this easement between his property and another property, and putting his neighbor like through hell over it. And let me just see. It's called what is it? It was under my Padres. I have so many folders. Padres, neighbor. Oh, Padres, the legal bridge website. Let's see if it's still up. Oh, it's password protected now. See, that's the thing. When they have all this money now, these guys have access to their brother, all the funds that the brother left, like for the wife, that they've been using, in my opinion, and according to the court documents, as a slush fund basically for themselves to, and that they're using the trust's own money on lawyers to fight Sheel, who's supposed to be the beneficiary, and just crazy stuff. But they have all this money, and so that they just litigate and just scare people. And because I remember they had threatened this person with a defamation lawsuit. But let's see, hold on. They did have other things, unless they're all taken down. Yeah, so then they had the owners. Okay, so I see this one. There's when they were suing them. So, oops. This is how many pages? I know I should post these documents. Oh yeah, and the guy's LLC. You know how all these idiots have like this stupid name for their LLCs? It's Polo Donkey is the name of his LLC. But I don't know. It's not letting me like zoom in and share this whole thing. Anyways, but she used to have a website about like this lawsuit about this like this bridge thing he's doing to her, and they basically served the neighbors with what page am I on? They basically they served the neighbor with like a lot, like they threatened her with defamation if she like kept talking about the case, because that case was going on and her website was up like right when their case started getting attention. So, but now it doesn't get any attention because the reporters, there's only one sports reporter basically in San Diego. So San Diego Union Tribune. His name is Kevin AC, and in my opinion, he's a moron. Yeah, Polo Donkey, that is the name of it. It's so stupid. Be grateful for haters because they're watching too. Do I have a troll hater watcher? Do they have kids? Are these brothers also stealing from their brothers' children? Yeah, no, it is from the children too. And I have so much more. I have deep dives. Like you want to see crazy? Let me, because I do have some slides that are crazy for that one. And I have deep dives on it. I mean, I can, if you guys want, I can like link them before, but like so much crazy stuff. Like, let me share this. Do you see this? So I said, here's the part of the trust filed with a lawsuit where Padres Time LLC is mentioned and the MLB clause about the control person. And so like this was in the trust. It says as of June 30th, 2020. But that that the baseball interest in any trustee who holds in trust or control any baseball interest shall be subject to the terms and provisions of the Fourth Amended and Restated Limited Liability Company Agreement of Padre Times LLC. So I was showing how all the former owners, this is like Ron Fowler, that was the owner. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. So like Ron Fowler, that was the former owner of the Padres. And so it was Padre Time LLC. And then that he was the owner, right? And then when Peter bought the team, it went to Peter, Padre Time Peter. But then after Sheel filed her the arbitration for an injunction against their arbitration, after she filed that, all of a sudden Padre Time LLC got put, now that Peter passed, got put into Dugout Time LLC, which is owned by Matt Seidler. I mean, just like, and so that's going to have a different set of rules. So, but like the Padre Time LLC is like the set of rules that everything's supposed to be following for the team. So it's just like, it's bizarre. Everything about this case it's like, it is, I've done a lot of deep dives on it, just crazy stuff. But, right now they're getting away with, I guess they're trying to like just settle it and, oh yeah, we'll go to that in a second. Let me see if there's anything else with this one. Oh yeah, TeamSheel. Let's see if anything else. Yeah, because I post all their filings, so we're not going to hear anything for a while. I think they're probably going to end up having to settle. To be honest, I think, like in my opinion, what the brothers did was kind of criminal. Oh yeah, this was a big one too. Look at this. Can you guys see me? Let me take this off the screen. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's when it got put into. This is when it got put into Dugout Time Dugout Time LLC added, it was Peter added on the brothers onto it, right? Like right before he died. But look, this is, oh, let me go on the screen with the, okay, so this is Peter's signature, right? On all these other documents. It doesn't match the one where with that dugout time thing. Like, not at all. Like, these, all the P's here, I mean, this is the first time it like has this like this weird swirl, and like even the S, nothing looks the same. So I think this, in my opinion, I think that this one was forged. I'm not kidding. Like, the amount of shady stuff in that case is crazy. This was a really good article about it. I'm gonna link this in the chat if you just want to read. And I should probably link all of this in the description at the end. I mean, not like, I don't think most people actually care about this case because it doesn't really get a lot of views or anything. Like, the San Diego market is really small. But yeah, that's pretty much the last update we've had on that, is that they're just like, well, no, that was not the, when was the last? I think that it's been like, everything was been postponed until January is the next time that they're supposed to have a, they've like met and conferred a bunch of times. So I think the next update we're supposed to have is like sometime in January. That was that case. How's the chat doing? They're trying to hurt this woman and their niece and nephew. Yeah, it is really messed up. Like, you know, and there were sports reporters, like some that were talking, and they were just saying how, you know, Sheel was always with him every time that they were like at the stadium. They were always together. They were a team. She was a lawyer. She also did, she was a lawyer. She did, I want to say like securities fraud and stuff, like a very smart woman. Like, they have charities. She has like a yoga business, and, I don't know. You just get like good vibes from her, you know, and, just such a sweetheart. And basically, her and her kids, they actually had, he had written out, like when something had written out on paper, he had, Peter did, saying how like, obviously, like, she's supposed to be the control person, then it would go to the kids, and then it lists his brothers. And so the brothers, when they were trustees, they basically had the authority to just be like, okay, well, we're just going to take over now. So instead of taking over a movie, they're taking over the freaking baseball team. But because they're, in my opinion, morons and they don't know what they're doing, all allegedly, in my opinion, they really, it's like, you know, they really messed things up, and they're going to end up now having to, I think, sell their shares and her shares, unless she can like get them removed as trustee. There's a lot. I mean, there's just so much going on there. Oh my God, did you say polo donkeys? That is the name of it. Ooh, do I have a troll? Did I miss it? Come on. How did I miss a troll? The troll that helped you update, was he here? Wow. It hit my post saying hi. Hi. Hi, Christy. How are you? So I was going to show you guys something else funny. Just as like something, just if you want to laugh. This is like, so every year, so like I watched had you guys ever watch those like car chases? Like at Troll Patrol. Wait, where? I cannot believe I missed, oh, not in here. Okay. Yeah, I was like, the trolls haven't made it to my lives yet, you know? But that's cool. They can just keep commenting on my videos. I'll take it. So sometimes I watch the body cam, or not body. I do watch body cam, but I also watch those card chases sometimes. And there was one from a few years ago that I don't think I've seen one this funny. There's always some like crazy ones, and because they're live, you know, things happen like while they're live, and the commentary is like, you know, and there's always crazy ones, but to this day, this one's my favorite. And so I was just gonna play this one really quick because they always do like a top 10 of the year, but like none of them have been better than this one. So let me just go to it really quick. Hold on, I just want to open it. I don't know if you'll hear the sound if I play it on here. Uh-oh.
Full speed again. That vehicle is now disabled. The primary unit is now completely disabled. That work truck taking the fence with him and now getting on to the freeway, I think. He just got onto the freeway. He's going the wrong way on the freeway.
Uh-oh. Let me see if I can open it. Yeah.
Jumping out of their vehicle with their guns drawn and then ramming full speed into this work truck. And now this work truck appears to be having mobility issues, standstill, as he faces oncoming traffic on the westbound side of the 91 freeway. He went full bumper cars with those La Habra PD units and then rammed over a fence, took out a tree, and it looks like that front left wheel might be in trouble there. I can't tell whether that is it just my view here or if that the whole front might be crooked. That front axle looks a little bit messed up, but now look at this. Look at the agitated driver behind the wheel here. This driver creating lots of havoc now, and now there's going to be a major confrontation as soon as California Highway Patrol gets into position here. Look at that. It's a female driver. A female driver jumping out of the vehicle, running into across lanes. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. The female driver running across the 91 freeway. Those drivers don't see her. She is not well. She's not well. She's not well. And she is now running for it, crossing all lanes of the 91 freeway, now using the shoulder. You see the night sun up above there by the California Highway Patrol. This woman continuing the run of her life as she has now made it to the other side of the freeway looking for a hiding spot at a Denny's. She's at a Denny's parking lot on the other side of the 91 freeway. She abandoned the work truck, and now she's trying to wave down somebody for some assistance here. She is a desperate individual who is acting very, very erratic. The wig just fell off. Guys, this is out of control. This is just...
Anyways, that's one of my I just to this day the fact that like that the wig like they thought it was a hold on, I have to exit out of this. They let me go back to the chat. They she's gassing out already. The run of her life. I know. Well, she had like this wig on, but it was a guy, and then like the wig was like flying off. He's like, oh, the wig fell off, and it was like a man, and yeah, then she was already out of breath. I don't know why I think it's so funny. And then she tried like hiding in this I think it was the Carl's Jr. and they brought the dogs in, and then then she had nowhere to go, and they finally catch her. But like the dress fell off too. I know everything was falling off. Like that was one of my favorites. That one had me not me gasping out crossing the freeway. I know that was like this is so scary. I mean these people are really 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 crazy at night too. I mean, and like and I try like if you drive a bigger car. That would be so hard to see that, like she should at least have like had I don't know, so scary. She's lucky she didn't get hit. That dude was role playing as a trucker and a lot lizard. Wigs fly free. I know. Was it a dude? Yeah, it was a dude. It was a dude, and they ended up catching him. But just so funny. And let me think. What was my top body cam? Christina's gonna know what it is. I have a top body cam. I know it's a sad story. It's the sad, story though, but the body cam itself I think is worth seeing. Because this I don't know how many people have seen it. And if it's too we won't go to like the bad part of it, but just the beginning part of it is kind of funny. Let me just pull it up real quick. It is the most watched video on the Explore With Us channel. And they do a lot of body cam stuff, and let's see. I just need to find a good spot to start it. Okay, I'm going to share this tab instead. I need to close the tabs with the windows. Hold on. With the videos, otherwise we won't hear the sound. Okay. Are you ready for this one? So this person has a traffic stop. How do I make this bigger? Okay. They're at a traffic stop, and then she's been driving around with 2 dead bodies in her car.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean?
I'm about to show you. They've been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You got to open that up all the way. What is that?
Huh?
What is that? No. Open, pull it out. What the? Get the in! Push out!
What begins as a routine traffic stop takes a horrifying turn when officers detect a strange, putrid smell coming from the vehicle.
I don't want it to strike me, so I'm gonna just go a little bit further. When they because they keep telling her to open these bags, right? And she won't open them, and she's like, "Well, you know, we've been moving," and she's like, "See, these are my blankets," and he's like, "Open the suitcase," and because they can smell it, like that's just not that's a smell. You know that smell. Once you've smelt it, like you'll never forget it. So they know they're smelling something.
Pull it out. Pull it.
Don't worry, they don't show anything.
Pull the whole bag out.
I am. My husband just saying the dirty luggage from my husband. I am. See?
Take it out.
Take the bag out.
Take that bag out of there.
I am.
Okay. Pull that bag out. There you go. Open that bag up.
Don't be too close. Don't be too close. See? Close. Oh, be close.
Open it up, ma'am.
I did.
Unroll the whole thing.
What? Open that up. Open that up. What the? Get the in! Push out! Don't you?
Gloves, everything.
Everybody should have gloves and a mask on.
So man, yo.
What's in there, bro?
It's a baby, yo.
Come on. Please. Relax, bro. I'm here. I need you to breathe. Good instinct. Okay. I need you to breathe, okay? I'm good. I need you. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. No.
I'm sorry. I just want to ask you one.
There's nothing for me to talk about with you. Do you understand that?
No.
Do you understand that?
But y'all gonna want all the information anyway.
We'll get to that point, but right now you need to be quiet. This is not a game. No, absolutely not. No.
That's when you kill
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We're not going to take that route. We're not going to take that route. You're going to sit here and we're going to wait.
Yes.
We're going to get to that point. But don't you say another word. Don't you say another word. Thompson, are you okay?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Not okay.
I'm good.
I didn't ask you to talk.
No, just let me.
I'm not asking.
I know this is like a tragedy. It's all really sad. But it's just funny because then he's like, "Thompson, are you okay?" And she's like, "No, he's not okay," because she's seeing like none of the officers are okay. They're literally throwing up. They're so disgusted. They cannot believe this. And they only have found that right now they only know that there's one body and they know it's a kid. And she's like, "They're not okay." He's like, "I'm not talking to you. Shut up." Like they just did not know when to stop. I know the officers, I mean, shout out to them. And it is interesting because you'll see another one comes and he's like super jaded. He's just like, "I guess I've just seen too much that it doesn't bother me." But then some of the younger one's like, "My kid is that age." It's like it's sad. It's sad, but like but it
You to talk to him.
Can I please take this on my own? She don't have anything to do.
Just stop. For your sake, stop speaking.
But I'm gonna have to speak to y'all anyway.
Okay.
But I'm not asking you to speak to me now. I've told you multiple times to be quiet.
I'm sorry.
You ran from me. You made me chase you. I'm giving you a chance to rest and calm down.
I know that was in there.
I'm asking you to just stop talking. That's it.
Okay.
The officer takes the opportunity to walk away and regain his composure, but the emotional aftershock is hard to contain.
Oh Allah, I seek the refuge in you from the whisperings of an accursed devil who whispers into the hearts of men.
Can I talk to you for a second?
No. Yes. No. Yes.
Please, Mom, I'm not ready.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Excuse me.
Where?
Stop. Don't take a break. Go over there.
Excuse me.
Where?
Excuse me.
Ma'am, be quiet. Stop talking. Stop talking when you need to. Please be quiet.
Bro, I'm scared to look, and I ain't scared.
Turn around.
So what you are taking me from?
Oh no.
Get her out of here. Get up.
No.
More officers begin to arrive and can only guess at what has the other officers in such a sickened state.
I'm gonna take pepper spray at it. No. So that baby in that bag. Oh, what?
Hey, come back. It looks like a kid that's curled up in there. I don't want to look, right? No, just wait.
Hold up, man. Something just happened next.
You're not okay.
They're not okay. I wasn't okay. That's what I told her. I sat there and let them do that stuff the whole time. As soon as I see who you was, I just start running to you. So no, they not okay. They took me out of the car like you did it out front of the police. I'm speeding around with bodies in my phone. I'm so dumb that I'm going to have to take this.
She's like, I'm so dumb. I was speeding around with bodies in my car. Well, yeah, that sounds like a problem. That sounds like a big problem. And she's just like, they're not okay. Sorry, I know this might not seem like that uplifting. Well, it's not. But wait, let's just go the good part is she gets caught, right? She gets in trouble. They go to jail. But where's the part where they come? They try to make it not smell as bad.
That's what they told me. They said I was going to keep being punished and keep being punished and keep being punished. Is there such thing as a death penalty still?
Certain state has it.
Not this one.
I think so.
We need to have it. I don't think I would have known. I would have ran before trying to go back and be like, excuse me, can you cut this for me?
I don't know where the
Idiot, bro.
The scent of decay clings to Nicole, growing so strong that it becomes unbearable for others in the station. One officer fills the room with an odor spray, but when that fails to help, he brings in an air scrubber and tries the spray a second time. Soon after, a decision is made to transfer the two women to another facility for interviews with detectives.
So I got your bag.
like it smelled so bad they had to transfer them. But then they eventually, she gets caught and whatever. Okay, let's go to uplifting. You want to go to uplifting funny one? This is actually my favorite, one of my favorites. Let me share. Hold on, I just need to remove something. This one. If this doesn't make you laugh, something's wrong with you. I'm just kidding. But this is pretty funny. I don't know it. I'm gonna have to mute my mic while I play it because it always makes me laugh. Where did it just go? Ah. Sorry, I had just saved it. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's saying it's gonna be graphic. I hope it's. Why does it say that? Okay. Hold on. I just need to share this tab instead. Uh-oh. Oops. Have you guys seen this one? If not, you're in for a surprise. Oh, it's not sharing. Hold on. Is it? On the stage. I don't think they're breaking in. That's what I had thought at first. I was like, these are dumb criminals. I think she locked herself out of her house. Oh, look! Anyways, just thought that was funny. It's old. I think it's been around for a while, but just for laughs and just some crazy things that have happened around this year. Let's see if there was anything else on my slides. Oh, I have an outro video. I was gonna play, but let me go to the chat and see if there's anything else. Oh, and I think I should do a different stream on this because this was kind of just a casual one. Oh, I'm not even sharing anything. Hold on. Oops. That's not the right screen. Let me get rid of that. Remove. Sorry, you guys. This kept. Yeah, this one. Share the screen. Okay, so the ASAP Rocky story, I was maybe going to do it on a different night. You can hear the squeegee sound. Oh, this is not on my stage. Is that a house in the UK? It sounded like the Australia. It sounded like her accent was Australia. You said he would be trying not to pee from laughing. I know, isn't that so funny? I would be peeing for sure. I know, I would too. And I was like, who was filming it? Was it just like a neighbor filming it? Like they saw these ladies outside. I was like, that was so funny. I just thought it was really funny. And yeah, I don't know, just it's always good to have a good laugh. And with this case, there's so many crazy things, and you just have to. Sometimes it's okay to like, just take breaks and look at other things. And I got to skip out for my own live. Oh, Happy New Year's, everyone. Oh, Happy New Year's, Wrathful. I prefer dumb, drunk people getting arrested, but boy, they are loud. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but those girls. Yeah, totally. Let me see. Happy New Year, everyone. So yeah, basically, I was going to say that just the ASAP Rocky story, maybe I'll do it for a different one when it's like we'll just do that if you guys are interested. How like I became a trial exhibit for that one. Thanks, CFJ. Please, are you leaving now, Khaleesi? Is that my time to go away? Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New. Oh, was it just New Year somewhere? What time are we here? 8. Oh, I guess in Europe, did it hit midnight? Okay. Well, don't worry. I'm wrapping up now. So I'm going to do this one. ASAP Rocky is Rihanna's husband. And so I'm going to do that one a different day. Not today. Let's see. Yeah, I would be that neighbor. I know, me too. That was so funny. And I guess we'll just close it out with, let's see what else I have. Oops. I have to go through all my slides. Oh yeah, I'm going to end it. I'll close it out with evidence laundering. You want to hear my ASAP Rocky one soon? Okay, I'm going to do that as its own live. Yeah, because that was really cool. Like basically I figured out where like this gun range was that the guy that was accusing Rocky of shooting him was at right before this happened, and it totally changed the whole course of the trial. I was literally a trial exhibit. Like the Taco Pina, the lawyer, like literally had to say, "This user don't F with justice." He had to say my name in court. It was really funny. But we were going to do that for a different day because so much happened with that. Oh, you're heading over to Ras Live's, her live next. Well, is she messing up my live? Okay. Well, I'm going to go out. Then I'm just going to go out with this song. This was my favorite for the evidence laundering. I hope that we see more of it. We see more Van Zandt coming in 2026. And if we do, I'll be covering it as long as I'm not, whatever the word is, silenced. Okay. I forgot with this. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay, we're not going out with this yet. Hold on. Oh my God, it's not letting me. Hold on. Wait, one more time. You have to give me one more time before the year ends. Hold on. I'm just going to get the video. Because it's not letting me play it from that screen. Let's see. I made it in September. It's not that one. It is this one. Okay. Oh, that was the remix. Hold on. I made actually several versions of this music video. This one? Let me just make sure this one has the shoot, I'm so annoyed right now. Well, that was a terrible exit. God, talk about failure to take off or failure to land. Oh no. You guys are all leaving anyway, so it's okay. I might have to just play it on the next one, but I have it right here. I literally just wanted to leave to play this song. This was this is why I want to do a whole live today. It was just so you guys could see the whole video for this. I could play it via YouTube if you can hear it on YouTube. I just have so many versions. I want to make sure it's the right one. Okay, yeah, this is it. Papers. No, that's not it. Oh my God. Okay, I can play it I'll just play it from the YouTube. Sometimes it glitches when you do it that way, but I'm going to do it that way. Oh, wow. Cassidy goes on in an hour, you guys. I just saw that. I don't know if you guys saw it. Shitballs. Well, I'm gonna play it now. I promise. I'm just gonna go to it's my video. It's a short. Here we go. Oh my God, it's not even my. What is going on with my things today? Okay, I'm gonna open in a new tab. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna share this, and I will leave you with this. Can you see it? Yeah. Not exactly the way I wanted to do it. I wanted to show you the whole video, but it's okay.
Of the courtroom, where papers shuffle and secrets bloom. Two Vansons dancing a masquerading and incorporated their schemes replayed. Oh man, it wears your spine. The shadows whisper it's all by design. Evidence laundering. Evidence laundering, behind the veil they're conjuring, sham subpoenas, lawsuits so sly, Van Zandt's tricks make justice cry. Discovery stolen in the dead of night, parties left blind, no end in sight. Shells on shells, a haunting disguise. Their whispers echo, their motives surmise. Outwardly, the gavel shakes in fright. Litigation goes on the fluorescent light. Man acts excuses like cobwebs spun. Round and round till the tale's undone. Evidence laundering, evidence laundering, a phantom's game, it's wandering, wandering. Two Van Zandt's grin, a legal charade, intimidation's the spell they've made.
Thank you for my super chat. Happy New Year's, everyone. I hope you have an amazing end of 2025, and I cannot wait to see all of you next year. And thank you, Quarter Fate. She said, Happy New Year. Okay, now I can't put this on the screen. Happy New Year. I have to go to start. Hold on. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Yay. I hope you have a happy New Year, too. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for becoming a member, Khaleesi. Thanks to my mods. Thanks to Christina. There she is. Oops. Thank you to my mods, Khaleesi and Christina. Happy New Year's. Thanks for getting me to 1,000, and I will see you in 2026.